Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
welcome. I love your hair.
Thank you.
It's so pretty. Welcome to the Tekai's Heart Memorial Scholarship presentation. I'll briefly go through what the agenda is for today's presentation. We're going to have greetings by Senior Master Sergeant Phyllis Dickerson, who's Vice President of Tekai's Heart Memorial Foundation. Event introduction, which I'm doing now. We're going to introduce the participants. We'll ask you to introduce yourself and don't know if there's anyone else there that will be joining you for the presentation. We'll also ask you then to please read your bio, and then we'll give information about the origin of the scholarship and what the scholarship guidelines are.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we are being recorded. Thank you for sending the information. And this is the Tekai's Heart Memorial Foundation. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we were founded in memory of our daughter, sister, adopted daughter, students of Tekaya Rasian. And she passed in 2012 while running on the track her senior year at Surrattsville High School. She collapsed and she had a little known heart condition called an anomalous coronary artery, or an ACA. And so it usually presents itself in late teen years or early adult years. And usually, unfortunately, the first time that it happens, it tends to be fatal. And it's a congenital condition. And it didn't show up. She was a very active student, and it didn't show up on any EKGs. So we founded the foundation in her memory. And our mission is to raise awareness about heart conditions and heart health, especially with teens and young adults, and also to provide a memorial scholarship to a senior that's going to college in her name and in her memory. So that's some background about how the scholarship came about. And I'm Judith Rossian, I'm Tekaya's mother, and I'm the executive director of the Tekaya's Heart Memorial Foundation. So we would like to welcome you and say congratulations. We had 4 scholarship winners this year, and you are one of those 4. And we're really glad to present to you a $500 scholarship in memory of Tekai's Heart Memorial Scholarship. So if you would then please introduce yourself, and if you don't mind giving us a little bit of background about you and reading the bio, we would appreciate it.
All right. Hello, my name is Kennedy McClain, and I'm a graduate of the Oxon Hill High School class of 2022. And in the fall, I will be furthering my education at George Mason University, and I'll be pursuing a bachelor's degree in forensic science. And I will also be studying abroad in South Korea during the spring semester of 2023. And for my future career, I would like to work for the FBI in either crime scene investigation or as a forensics technician.
Oh, wow. Very impressive. Very
Yes.
impressive on that. And so I'd like to now ask Senior Master Sergeant Dickerson, I always have trouble saying that, to please give us some information and background about the scholarship and its guidelines and origin.
Good afternoon, Kennedy. It's so nice to meet you and congratulations. I'm Senior Master Sergeant Dickerson, and I'm a former JROTC instructor from Surrattsville High School. And I would just like to tell you a little bit of guidelines of the scholarship and how it came about and what's the purpose of it. And first of all, what is the scholarship? The scholarship is in memory of Tekau Rasian, awarded to a high school graduating senior that's going to college. Who can get this award? A college-bound graduating senior from Maryland, District of Columbia, and Virginia. The requirements are to submit an original typed essay of about 500 words, no more than 650 words, and no less than 250 words on the following topic, which tell us about a person who has influenced you in a significant way, and you have done just that. Okay. The origin and how this all came about, what the mission statement is that to honor the spirit and the temperament of Tekau Rasian, to raise awareness for the heart conditions in young teenagers and young adults, particularly ACAs, to raise money for a memorial scholarship for a college-bound high school student senior in Tekau's name. Now I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of background on just who Tekau was, okay? Tekau was born July 23rd, 1994. In fact, she just had a birthday in Washington, D.C. She was a senior at Surrattsville High School in Clinton, Maryland. She had a 4.0 GPA and had plans to attend college after graduation. She was an active member at Surrattsville High School, where she served as a vice president for her senior class, and she played multiple sports, and she was a fantastic leader in our JROTC program. Tekau played multiple roles, and she also was liked by all of her students, the teachers, administrators, and staff. Outside of school, Tekau was a member of the Girl Scouts of America for 8 years. Tekau was dedicated and a very disciplined JROTC cadet from her freshman year to her senior year. She was our executive officer for our wing, MD 942. She was the commander of the award-winning drill team, color guard team, and a highly regarded instructor, a cadet instructor for our officer leadership program and also for our non-commissioned officer academy. She received numerous awards and commendations, including the Military Order of Purple Heart and medal awards. Tekau was also active in many sports at Surrattsville, including basketball, tennis. She was a co-captain of the junior varsity volleyball team. She also volunteered every year for our Special Olympics students at Surrattsville. And she participated in the 2011 Maryland Girls States program. Tekau is remembered by all of her friends and her peers as a very cheerful attitude, beautiful smile, warm sense of humor, and a willingness to lead and to lend a helping hand for all that needed it. Tekau was thinking about becoming a lawyer, although she could do many of things. Tekau was truly adorable. She was witty, spontaneous. She was generous and a highly motivated young lady. She was a counselor, she was a friend, and also a very best friend. And she was a loving daughter and sister. She was a leader, she was an achiever, she was a negotiator, and most of all, she was a blessing and an angel here on earth and now in heaven. The world was a better place for all who had the privilege of meeting her. This young servant of the Lord came here, and in 17 years, she completed her tasks. Sorry. All that knew her will remember her for her smile and how she lit up the room when she walked into the room. Her love of life and how she loved to dance. On March 28th, 2012, God summons Tekau to come on home and to dance in heaven. One thing about Tekau, she may be gone, but she will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Tekau. We love you. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you so much, Senior Master Sergeant Dickinson. So we thought it was important, Kennedy, for the scholarship winners to have some information and background about the person behind the scholarship and why, one of the reasons we're doing the scholarship, to carry on her legacy. And she, as Senior Master Sergeant Dickinson said, was very giving and very warm, and she was a top student. However, she was also very magnanimous, and we wanted the scholarship to, the guidelines for the scholarship to reflect Tekau's spirit. And so that's where the topic of the scholarship essay came from on that. So your essay was very moving. And so we'd like to, I don't know if you have shared the information with your family at all about winning the scholarship or about the essay. But if if you think they would, I'm sure they would probably really appreciate reading the essay and knowing, what it was about in that regard.
Yes, I have shared it with the person that I wrote it about, as well as my mother.
Okay,
Liked it a
very
lot.
good. Okay, very good with that. So I have your information. So we will be putting the $500 check will be going out to you. So please keep an eye out for it for the next day or two. So you would receive it. It'll go directly to you for you to help prepare for your first semester at school. And congratulations. Please stay in touch with us. And visit our website. I don't know if you've had an opportunity yet to visit our website. It's tekayasheart.org. And so please visit our website. You'll see information about our organization and visit the scholarship tab. And you'll see our prior scholarship winners and the videos of which you will now be added as one of the winners for 2022. So we just like to say congratulations to you again. It sounds like you're going to have a very promising college years and good luck with your endeavors. I'm sure you will achieve them. Good luck with your visit with South Korea. My oldest daughter was in the State Department and actually was in South Korea, is where she was stationed. Yes. So good luck with that. If you'd like to reach out, I'm sure she wouldn't mind, talking with you about it a little bit. You have our email, and I can make that introduction if it's helpful for you, if you're interested in that. To talk to someone that's been there and can tell you a little bit about Korea.
All right.
So
Congratulations.
Thank you
that's
so much.
exciting. Are you excited? You're going to George Mason?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. In Virginia.
Mm.
Yes, very good. Well, congratulations on your acceptance there as well.
Thank you so much.
On that. All right. Well, thank you. And please stay in touch with us. I know you're going to be busy, but drop us a line. We may reach out in coming years to see how you're doing. We're trying to stay connected with our scholarship winners through the years with that. So,
Of course, I definitely will.
okay, very good. And thank you again so much, and the best of luck. I know you'll do well. And again, congratulations on being one of our 4 winners for 2022.
Thank
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.